Alright, I'm back again for a little test hike again. A few new things I got over the winter because I took the winter off, no hiking, just bought a new summertime hiking gear. A few of the things that I got was a hammock, which I'll be testing. I just made a new cook set, which I'll show you in a little bit. But the thing I wanted to bring to your attention now is it's starting to rain. Waterproof gear is something I did buy. I got a waterproof pack. I'll put the name and everything where I got it from right down at the bottom of the screen. So I got the waterproof pack. I already had the waterproof outer shell made by Mountain Hardware. You might have seen in other videos if you even watch this crap. And I also got waterproof hiking pants. Quick little things to slip on and off. So I'm going to grab them out of my pack right now. We got some pants there. And I got my jacket. And I also have waterproof gloves. Everything all right at the bottom of the screen, all my equipment as I show you guys. I'm not gonna get into it because it's raining. Put my stuff back together. This is a 35-liter pack. All waterproof. I haven't tested it out yet. But seeing that it's raining, it's a good time to test it out. Why not? All you gotta do is roll the top like a regular dry bag. You got your two buckles. What I like to do is I like to throw it through these little loops right here. Keeps it down and out of the way. Good to go. Throw that there. Almost got it. Victory at last. Now we are waterproof, baby. Woo! I'm excited. Woohoo! Still dry. I love my boots. And you always got to come back for the camera. If I'm doing this on a real hike, I'm going to clock way more miles. Good thing I don't care anymore. Look what I found. Something to play on. Hee hee. It's not even tied on. I almost floated away. I am so planning on that this summer. I'm gonna take it out in the middle of the water. Woohoo! I should do that now. I can make a makeshift paddle. Have some duct tape. Okay, I brought it back to shore a little bit. And I think I am going to go mess with this thing a little bit. I don't know why. It's been a little squirrely tonight. Well, I got like don't know, maybe like 2 hours before sundown. But I think I can make a paddle out of some of this wood over here, some of the branches and whatnot. I got some duct tape. I got a little extra blue tarp that I cut a little piece out of. I can easily make a paddle with this. I'll get back to you guys. This is gonna make this video a little interesting. That's what I was looking for. Decent strong branch with a Y at the end of it. I'm gonna take a little piece of my tarp and I'm gonna make a paddle out of this. And then I'm gonna go play. Duct tape. This is in my first aid kit, right there. I think that's all I need. Oh, that and the Leatherman squirt. It's got a pair of scissors on it. Shibby. I gotta say, this is pretty fun. The wind's doing most of the work. I'm getting pushed towards this right here. It's basically just a little peninsula. I passed it earlier coming over here. So I'm gonna shoot for that, and then I'm just gonna set up my hammock right there and cook up some Mountain House. I think I got chili mac and cheese. I am so excited. This is sweet. This is my homemade paddle. Duct tape, tarp, hillbilly style on a stick, baby. Woo! Excited! Oh, this is too much fun. Too much fun. Oh. Who knew you could have this much fun for free? Oh, go hiking. Everybody get out there. Almost there. Woo! Paddle's kind of holding up. Whew. Paddle holder. That water's cold. Woo! Almost fell in a hole. Now we're going to go on to the other side of the peninsula here just to get out of the wind, because all the wind's coming from here. It's all coming that way. So I'm just going to tie this thing off, run over the other side, throw my hammock up, cook some Mountain House. I got to tie this thing up, get this thing secure. I want to use this later on in the summer. This thing is too cool. Sweet! Came from about there, I think. Yeah, maybe about there. Yep, right about there. That little area right there. Not too bad. A little distance. So much fun. Alright, I gotta get this thing tied off before I fall in the water. Alright, I made it to the top of the peninsula and found a huge fire pit. This thing is badass. This thing's massive. Absolutely wide open. Kinda. It's still a little windy. I think I might have to find another spot. There's just too much wind up here. And I really want to be able to use my stove, which is an untested alcohol stove. I'll get into that when I find a place here. Alright, found 2 trees. Apparently this isn't very difficult in the woods. Yeah, anyways, I got tree number 1 and tree number 2. I want to say probably about 12 feet apart. Hopefully it's the right length. Like I said, I've never tested this hammock, and that's why I'm doing it out here in my local woods. I'm like 20 minutes from my house. Testing everything new before I actually go out and do some real hiking. Deep woods hiking, just because I want to be safer, or maybe I can improve on this hammock, make it more custom, make it lighter, add something to it. Who knows? That's the reason why I like to test my gear out here, just because, you know, I know this area and it gets me out of the house and something to do. And now I'm playing with cameras and YouTube, and I'm just gonna shut up and put this hammock up. All right, I'll get back to you. And this is it. Absolute simple to set up. I don't really know how long it took me. I'll double check when I get the when I do the editing. I did wind up selecting a tree that was just a little too close to each other, but I mean it still worked out pretty well. I had to put the this is the ridge line right here. This is the clip the rain fly on. I kind of angled it down there and put it up a little higher over here. Now this hammock has a Velcro entrance right here. I guess you just enter it right from the bottom. That's not bad considering, I guess, if it's raining, it'd be good to go in from the bottom. I don't know. I don't know why it's from the, whatever. But, nah, it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna climb in it, give it a little lay down, see how it feels. I'm gonna actually get my stove started first, so I can get some food. I'm hungry, kinda, and a beer. I got beer. Shit, yes. And then I'll put my snake skins on that you saw a second ago. I'm actually like right next to the trail. Like I said, I'm not staying here overnight. I'm just setting up my hammock, testing out my stove, drinking a beer or two, and then just heading off home. But this thing's awesome. It took, you know, no time to set up. I don't have to worry about the ground anymore. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So I'm gonna just hop in it and just, you know, see how it feels. This is my new stove. My pot to boil in is a Progresso soup can. This red cap on top, as you can tell, it fits the top of this can so perfectly. And it's a measuring cup / coffee cup if I wanted to. Again, at the bottom of the screen, I'll tell you what mess kit I got this out of. This is actually the only piece that I have left from the entire mess kit. Everything else got either destroyed, broken, lost, or whatever. But it's the only piece that survived. Used to have a little finger handle right here. I cut that off just to make it nice and compact, as you can tell. And then, you know, it's the perfect kit. Inside, I got a tomato soup can, the Light My Fire spork cut in half. What I'm gonna do before I go on my hike is I'm actually gonna put a screw, like a little nut and bolt through the middle of it here, so it can hinge and then collapse in on itself. And I'm going to use that to keep it nice and compact, so I can fit it into this into that can. Instead of a bottle of hand sanitizer, I actually grabbed a bunch of alcohol wipes I'm going to use that as a hand sanitizer instead of carrying around a full bottle of hand sanitizer. Even the travel size weighs a lot more than just, you know, a few alcohol swabs. Hopefully this wind's not going to be a problem. I thought it was good behind this rock, but apparently not. In here I also have some more tin foil, a couple things of tin foil for you know, lids or windscreen. Another wipe. This is a 4-ounce bottle I got from oh, what the hell was it? REI.com. Simple squeeze bottle. And then I got my stove. This is a aluminum Bud Light can, one of the big 16-ounce bottles, and it's folded in on itself to make a perfect stove. It's got your holes right here. You probably, I don't know if you can see them. And then it's got the wick wrapped around it. So you put your fuel in there, you wet the wick a little bit, light it up. And I just realized I didn't bring a lighter. That's okay, I come prepared. My first aid kit, which I should probably do a separate video on. My first aid kit has everything, literally everything. I can just take my first aid kit and, you know, run off into the woods and be fine for a day. Or 28 minutes because I'm bored. But I gotta steal, anyways, back to the first aid kit. I have a ferro rod in there. I'll just use that. So I'm gonna get this ready. Put that there. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. I really have no idea how much fuel this thing's supposed to take. I don't know. Whatever that is. Whoop, there we go. Fun, fun, fun. So, I'll put that there and I'll go grab my first aid kit. Alright, I got my chili mac and beef. Mountain House, cooking up. The stove was an absolute success. I gotta figure out how much fuel I put in that, because it had the perfect amount. It came to a roaring boil for like 30 seconds and then the flame went out. So I had perfect amount of fuel. I gotta figure that out so I can do that every time and utilize the right amount of fuel. But I'm gonna hop into this hammock and see how this thing feels. It's getting a little late. The light's going to be going down soon. The sun's pretty much already set. So I'm just going to wrap this up pretty quickly and just head on home and edit it up and have some fun, you know. But I'm going to hop in here and I'm going to figure it out. See how it feels. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, it's spacey in here. I'm just gonna get in it without the camera. You guys don't need to see me crawling in. Alright, I just sat in that thing for like just a couple minutes and oh my god! It is so comfortable. Like, you sit at an angle in it, just sit at an angle, and you lay almost flat. And you don't need a pillow, your head's good. It's got a little, I left my phone in there. It's got a little netting. You won't see it in here, but there's a little netting hanging across the ridge line, you know, with a little, I don't even know what the hell to call it, a little bag, a mesh bag, I guess. I don't know the technical term. Probably going to be in here. Technical term here. But you just enter it from the back right here. It's got a zip, not a zipper, it's got a, I'm going to have to edit the crap out of this. Forgive me. I don't know what I'm doing. Velcro entrance. Thank you. Velcro entrance. You just crawl right in. Very comfortable. I'm going to need a way bigger rain fly than this, though. Or maybe I just set it up wrong. I'll need more work on it. But, no, this thing is awesome. I really cannot wait to get out into the wild and actually, like, do this for real. I mean, this is awesome. Very awesome. I'm so excited. Yes. Wait until you see me in the White Mountains, maybe the Green Mountains, maybe the Catskills, maybe Western Mass. I don't know. But when you see me there, I am going to have a big shit-eating grin on my face because of how excited I am. I will get back to you guys later. Alright, I took off the rain fly and I put the snake skins on. This is probably the best thing. snake skins right there. That is sweet. So you don't have to like set it up on the ground. If it's raining out, it's quick and easy. If you're gonna get a hammock, get some snake skins. Now it's time to enjoy some Mountain House. I'm gonna eat this up and take off. This might be the last entry of this little video. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you maybe learned something from it. I don't know, maybe not. But you know what, I guess, you know, the only thing I can really say is just, you know, get out there and have some fun. I mean, there's really nothing better than hiking. It's cheap. It costs gas to get up there. Yes, the whole gear thing, but you can make your own stuff. You can scrounge around and just get an old backpack, a cheap-ass sleeping bag. Just get it started. I mean, you really don't need a lot of stuff. It's simple, but it's so enjoyable. Even just coming out into the local woods today, it was just, I had a hell of a time. I found a little raft. I made a paddle. Went out on the water for a little bit, and you know, came up on that really cool campsite. Not really a campsite, but the big fire pit. That fire pit was sweet. Now I'm gonna definitely spend some time over there this summer. I set my hammock up. I think it's awesome. It's very comfortable. It's the Hennessy Classic, as you saw. Almost fell over. The stove worked great. So until next time, hopefully next time is in the White Mountains. I'm going to try to get there in a couple weeks, depending on weather and everything else that's going on. But hopefully my next video, I'm going to be in the mountains. It's been too long. Too long. I get all warm and fuzzy inside thinking about hiking. That's all I think about. I swear to God, I need to go to a hospital because of how much I think about hiking. Or maybe it's because I haven't hiked enough. Till next time, guys. Happy hiking.